We are making great progress, but there's also still a lot more to make, and the speed at which we need to work as well to increase the sustainability in packaging.
With any scheme, any initiative that the packaging, the recycling, the waste industry comes up with, such as how the government indeed comes up with, such as EPR or DRS, there needs to be public consultation. So we can't invent this in a closed room. We have to go out there and understand consumer behaviour, what their priorities are, and how this will affect their everyday lives if we're going to design a system that's effective and that people adopt easily.
Conferences like this are amazing because you get to meet people, you talk to people, you connect with people. Online for me has been an interesting experience during COVID, but there's nothing better than going and meeting people and having face-to-face conversations again, which is fantastic.
Conferences like this are really important to connect within the industry, to network, to meet others, and to work together towards a joint goal of becoming more sustainable.
I think it's really important to sponsor an event like this and raise awareness of what we're trying to do with our packaging solutions, how we're trying to increase sustainability and support our customers for more sustainable solutions.
I think it's critical to sponsor an event like this. The world is in a bad place. We've got global warming, and we need to recognise that there are things that my generation has done and it's had unintended consequences. Packaging is part of that problem. Carbon emissions is a problem, and global warming is as a consequence, not just of carbon, but other gases.
The conversation has changed. Obviously, EPR and DRS has been on the table for some time, and there's been a conversation happening around that for a while, and it's still not entirely clear how that's going to pan out. But I think the conversation is becoming more critical and more focused about how it can actually work, and accepting that it's going to happen at some point, so we need to get together and figure out the best configuration.
I think conferences like the Environmental Packaging Summit are always worth coming to. Sometimes you do hear the same stuff, but you get a different perspective of it, or a different viewpoint, or a bit more information that supports your argument. And I think you rarely hear anything that's absolutely earth-shattering, but it's all about incremental change, which is probably relevant to climate change, because there isn't one thing we're going to do that's going to solve climate change. It's going to be lots of little things, and that's almost what happens at conferences like this. You find out lots of little things that inform your decisions, that inform your arguments, that help you make those coherent arguments to other people to help them change what they do, as well as changing your own behaviours.
I'd like to thank Packaging News and EMAP for being brave enough to host such an event, and long may it continue.